Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. Welcome to number 5, the 5th episode of Living as Presence. So, as our dear Eckhart says, let's honor this moment fully. Bring your attention here completely. And know what it's like. So, a deep knowing, this depth of being, know what it's like to be here fully, completely 100% here. Use the breath as an anchor. Take a conscious breath. Conscious means stay with the feeling sense through the full movement of the breath. Let's take another one. Feel your feet. I could start with the external feet, whatever they are resting on or touching. So feel that connection. And then just go a little bit deeper and feel the aliveness within the feet. That vibration of life force. Rooted here in the now. My tongue. Yeah, in a relaxed way, in a gentle way, and yet alert, awake, present. You're here, and you know it. So let's begin with our intention. You may already know a personal intention, the intention of your heart for being here, for resting here, for holding this space of presence, for doing nothing, for just being here together, for resting in the depth of being. So ask your heart, why am I here? What am I hoping for? What would I like to have before the end of this sitting together? And be still. So find the stillness and listen. Listen in the heart. My heart said this. And then let's hold a vast intention together that we may benefit all beings, all beings. And feel the vastness, feel it in your heart. Maybe you feel your heart expand. Expand throughout the entire universe. Holding all beings in this infinite space, this aliveness, this consciousness, this light. All beings, human, animal, plant beings, tree beings, mountain beings, water beings, the ocean, the rivers, the lakes, the streams, the little puddles, all beings, the stars, the planets, all beings. And not only here on our beautiful Mother Earth, but beyond, beyond. Can you still feel your feet? Feel aware of the breath. So we are here, and in the truest sense of this, we are doing nothing. So we are sitting still, fully present, complete undivided attention here, which means we're not in the thinking mode. Right here, right now, we don't need to be thinking about anything. This is an opportunity to just be here in this vertical realm. Be here and be conscious of the essence of the beingness, which doesn't require thinking. In fact, the thinking will obstruct the awareness of being. So bringing complete undivided attention and let's see what comes. So be here without time. So be here timelessly, without a past, without a future. Wow. Wow. Timeless, unburdened, liberated, no past, no future. And be here unscripted. So not wondering what will happen, what will be spoken, what will be experienced, and not trying to like return to a previous state of consciousness, maybe an opening or a high point. but to truly welcome, truly allow what is here right now. And even have a sense of diving deeply into the consciousness that is present. No script, nothing. There have been a few things kind of floating around that may be spoken about in this number 5, but we'll see what actually lands. So I don't have any idea what will come. Maybe something, maybe nothing. Either way, it doesn't matter. We can just hold this beautiful space of presence together. And that also is not a doing. Just notice what's here in your field and let it be. So maybe you have some mind activity. Maybe there's some emotional activity. Maybe there's some physical activity. Let it be. And if you can actually run toward it with a loving embrace, it may surprise you. So I'm definitely aware of some sounds within my body and outside of the house here. I can hear construction sounds. Maybe you can hear them. They do not deter the presence. It's part of the orchestra here. Maybe you have some sounds as well. Having this beautiful breathing break together. Conscious of being, the beingness, the aliveness, whatever labeling or languaging resonates with you. And we don't need to be labeling it in our mind, just feel it, be conscious of it through the feeling sense. Feel your feet. Anchor through the feet. If this mind is active, find the feet. Anchor. Feel the feet. Feel this ground of being. Hmm. So it's come to me to ask you about your presence practice. How is it going? So I don't mean a specific, um, like a sitting practice, but the moment to moment awareness of the presence, anchored as the presence. I'm wondering, how is that? If you feel moved to write something, please do that in the comments. Is there something that may be more beneficial for you? I'd love to know. Or is there a question that comes to you? Or perhaps some wisdom to share? So, this moment to moment shifting, this transition into living as presence. Are you aware of where it's difficult? I notice in my own experience when the body is having physical pain in a stronger than usual way, that's when it's really needed to turn up the light of consciousness. And I recently, in the last few days, had the opportunity to do that. The body had a little injury, nothing serious, but enough to um, bring an experience of strong pain and immobility. So, needing to lie still and allow the body to heal. And it was quite beautiful to breathe. It was a beautiful breathing practice. And um, I noticed for me, like just a prayer practice and a mantra practice. So it was a little retreat, a retreat on the floor, a lying down retreat. And I noticed that that's so helpful in healing the body from injuries, this light of consciousness, the presence, and to really flood the body with consciousness and the particular area with consciousness, and also the breathing in. So, just how we spoke in the last episode of breathing in the light, breathing in the pain, breathing out the light. Mm. That's right. We spoke about emotional pain, emotional suffering, but perhaps current pain or perhaps past pain, the pain body. So This is if there's any physical pain or physical discomfort. So to go right into the cellular level and breathe that in. And then breathe out your choice. Breathe out peace or breathe out light, breathe out joy. And I also really enjoy breathing in luminous rainbow light and breathe that into the area in the body as if you have a little rainbow. It seems like there's a little rainbow. There's right there. Rainbow under your nose and just breathe it in. And also then breathe out rainbow light. And in this process, a couple of dear friends recommended a book that, one friend is currently reading and the other friend has read. And the book is by a beautiful Buddhist teacher. I haven't read the book. I don't know him. I haven't listened to things by him. His name is, so the book is entitled In Love with the World. And so when this pain was present, I went and looked at the book online. From lying down, I was looking on my phone. And the moment I saw the image, so his image is on the book, and I saw the words, the title, In Love with the World, I felt this little zing in my energy field. And then I heard these words inside from the voice of wisdom, and it said, In love with the pain. And I noticed that something in me rushed even closer to the pain. So, and just embraced it. And something opened and shifted. Now, this wasn't like a quick fix, but it allowed that sense of like a deep touching of the pain, a deep loving of the pain. And there had been a smidge of resistance, a smidge of holding back from it. So, this beautiful recommendation, I haven't yet read it. It's very likely that I will. Receive the beautiful transmission from the book cover and from the title. So, is there something in your life that is asking for you to be in love with it? To not hold back, to not resist, but to fully meet it, fully embrace. You don't need to think about it, it will truly just come to you. I was given a resting retreat, lying still and holding space for the body. So incredible how much wisdom came during that process, how much help was given. Dear, dear friends, and of course, beautiful, unseen wisdom beings helping. In love with what's here. And it's easy to be in love with what's comfortable, or maybe what we already love. So the practice is being in love with what's uncomfortable, where there is discomfort. And this in love is not in the traditional sense of what the world knows, but this is an unconditional love. So, not loving the pain so that it goes away, but loving it because this is what is, because it is. And even removing the label called pain, like just peeling off that label and having our own deep investigation of what the experience is. Like, what is that felt sense of just the raw energy? If we don't call it something, like if we don't say pain, which usually has a connotation of being bad, or I don't like, I don't want, I didn't ask for this. So if we just feel it without the label, so without a preconceived idea about it, without a script about it, and be willing to stay with it and move closer to it, to breathe it in, to touch it. Hmm. This is also a strong presence practice. And of course, life, whatever you like to call it, the universe, God, will give itself as each one of us exactly what's needed and exactly what's needed for more light, for more consciousness, for more presence, for more wakefulness or rootedness, for more stability, for more depth, for more intensified presence. Exactly what's needed. So we don't need to go looking for something, it will come. Grateful for the opportunity to practice deeply. There doesn't seem to be anything else coming for speaking. Hmm. If there's anything you would like me to speak about in a future video, please let me know. And we can also just have this as a space to be. I completely, absolutely, 100% trust that exactly what's needed will come here and will be given. That seems to be the case always, all the time. Just check that you're fully, deeply here. I noticed that everything's become incredibly quiet. Construction sounds. As soon as I said that, my tummy is speaking a little. And truly savor this together. Savor the space. Savor the silence. Savor the stillness. So, in love with what's difficult, maybe with what's difficult to love. That could be um, something in the body. It could be a situation. It could be an emotion, could be a thought, could be another person, an event. All of which give us an opportunity to expand as consciousness, as presence. To offer compassion, to offer gratitude. And mostly to offer presence. The unconditional love arises from the presence. And true wisdom arises from the presence. The wisdom to welcome, the wisdom to receive what's here, the wisdom to liberate what's here. Okay, it seems like this is it. So let us consciously, through our intention, let us offer this presence that is generated through us being together, through us holding this beautiful space together, this still, sacred space together. Let's offer it into the world. You may know exactly where your heart is drawn to send it. Send it. Maybe it's a person, an animal, a place, a tree, group of people. Just allow this unconditional love and this profound light to pour through your heart. And again, we don't need to use our mind. It will just come to us. Let's include Mother Earth. Just holding her in arms of love and gratitude and all the beings. all beings who reside here, and offering gratitude to all of the wisdom beings, seen and unseen. Thank you for your presence. I wish you great success and joy and infinite blessings in your moment to moment presence practice. Mwah.